When I have someone come in that just complains of constant tightness and stiffness, achiness in the joints, one big strategy I like to include on a regular basis is diaphragmatic breathing. So in addition to doing the breathing, we like to look at kind of what is their lifestyle like. Are they sleeping well? How's their nutrition? Are they exercising and moving regularly? Do they have some kind of stressful job? Has a lot going on at home at this time of their life, at this time of the year? Because what we know is when it comes to increasing sympathetic activity or that alertness of the nervous system, people tend to hold a lot more stress, a lot more tension and tone within the system. And diaphragmatic breathing is something that can help us get out of that sympathetic state where we're always on alert and on end. And then from there, how do we come down from that position, relax some of our tissues? Because if we just go ahead and try to improve flexibility or mobility of someone that's always alert, the body's going to be fighting getting into that greater range of motion. So we want to come down out of that first and then add those strategies in to lengthen that tissue throughout the range of motion, build strength and resiliency. One of the best things when it comes to diaphragmatic breathing, or best drills, is called crocodile breathing. Very simple exercise, something you do at home, and definitely recommend if you notice, hey, I'm really stressed and amped up throughout the day, even adding this periodically throughout the day. Even if you're doing anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes, you're sitting, finding a spot there by your desk, or if you have the chance to do this at home before you go to bed, first thing in the morning, whatever you need to, this should make a big difference when it comes to just resting tone and tension within the system. So what you're gonna do when it comes to crocodile breathing, lay flat down here. So we're like a crocodile on the ground trying to breathe. Nice deep inhale. As we inhale, the belly pushes into the floor, and you should feel your hips and your lower back actually raise off the ground to some degree. That's what we're looking for. We don't want a lot of our breath to come through the neck and the shoulders. We're trying to use the feedback, belly, hips into the floor to really funnel and channel more of our breathing down to that lower end there. That's how we get that diaphragm to come down. And then when we're actually using that diaphragm properly, we can turn off a lot of these other accessory or secondary breathing muscles, which will help overall reduce tension and tone in the system. So to perform this crocodile breathing, I'm gonna cross my hands here so my palms are up underneath my forehead. As I breathe, so I don't want it to be too loud for you. As I breathe in through my nose. Nice deep exhale, okay? So as I breathe in, I'm really focusing on, can I push the belly into the floor, expand around that abdominal wall? And you should see my lower back and hips raise off the ground to some degree. Deep exhale, everything out. And that's all you're going to do is focus on that breathing. Nice deep inhale, pushing the belly into the floor, feeling that lower back and hips raise off the ground, and then full exhale, letting everything come out of the lungs. Really, as you exhale, you see the whole system come from being more in an expanded position to really compressing down and relaxing a lot of those muscles around the torso as you exhale. So that's a simple diaphragmatic breathing drill. If you notice, hey, a lot of stress in my life, a lot of tension and tone within a lot of my muscles and joints, and I think if you do that before exercise, before some kind of stretching, mobility, or whatever you're doing to address that limitation and flexibility and mobility, you'll see a lot more benefits moving forward.